Hello everybody, welcome to Caveman2cosmos as we're going to get back right into it. Here we go. So if you remember where we left off beforehand, we were just searching down here to see if we have any villages or anything crazy going on. We've got our marshes, desert region. Got this little area of the continent left to map out, this little section. Got a little bit over here. Pretty sure that's an island not connected to anything. It has to be. It'd be kind of weird if there was a big old piece of land stretched out from here all the way around. I hope everything sounds alright. We're starting to see barbarians spawn a lot more frequently. Well, let's continue. We got another volcanic eruption here. Let's go check out this area over here, see if there's any Neanderthal villages. Could be just the Neanderthals are in big groups at this point. Oh, I don't know when that happened. My mushrooms are gone. They must have been consumed, and I just didn't notice. Hey, Queen! And it looks like the grapes resource was also consumed. Oh, that's too bad. Let's get our buildings up and going. So today we are fully into the Stone Age. Up until this point we have been in the wood stage. Basically, the wood stage is from the very emergence of man up until we started heavily using stone. And we're getting closer and closer to 50,000 BC. Which, if anybody's familiar with caveman2cosmos, it was the original start year for the mod, before they really pushed it back.
There are more ways of skinning a cat than rubbing its fur the wrong way.
Kind of morbid for skinning. Alrighty, let's see what we got going on. Galapagos penguin. So we do have a penguin, and we can make it a standard of our military. So basically all new civilian units get a +1 experience. You know, new combatants, explorers. It's a good general, just a nice +1 to everything. Definitely want to build ourselves a Skinner. And we'll have bone working fairly soon. We don't have any village down this way, so at least that part's good. Mount Ozai is still dormant. One might have just spawned right here, which would be pretty bad for us, to be honest. Being that close to Britannia, that'd make it a serious threat, so we gotta go check it out. Our empty plains will eventually get it more filled in, and this region... So it must have just happened, but if you remember what I was saying before, after we hit a certain point, we'll start getting some climate change going on as we fluctuate between going into glacial periods and interglacial periods. Our savanna area down here has expanded slightly more south, and the plains region in the area has expanded slightly more north. And it seems that a couple new resources have spawned in the area, or were they a... I can't remember if they were already here. Let's see if anywhere else has changed. Definitely makes this steppe region much more, much larger than it already was. There might be some more changes and I just don't recognize it. Alrighty, we're gonna go back to our managing wealth. Just want to have a nice stockpile of gold as much as possible. Let's continue moving up this way. Oh, we got some wolves, dire wolves. A killer pigeon. The deadly killer pigeons. So how is everybody doing today? Looks like we have a great engineer and a great artist is where our progress right now is for a great person. A great person, like I said, they do a whole bunch. A great engineer would be really nice because we can hang on to him and instant pop a wonder. We're pretty close to instant pop a wonder. Got this active volcano. The pigeon god.
Tell me what to do.
Makes volcanoes erupt. Let's see if we got anything over here. Oh, we got ourselves a cheetah. We now have the myth of the cheetah. In the last episode, we started getting our first actual proper stone tools, which we have in the form of buildings, and very shortly we're going to start having stone weaponry as well, with the composite tools. So luckily this spot over here is not occupied by a village.
Yes? Awaiting your orders.
Actually, we're going to have you come back up this way. Sort of bummed out that that resource, it had to have been consumed because the when a resource is used up all the way and consumed, the improvement on it also disappears or it becomes a ruin. So later on when we get archaeology, we might have a ruin right here. Which would be really nice because they're pretty big points.
Why I work bone to make bone work for me.
So this is good. We got a good amount of bone working. But our next big improvement that we're going to have is actually coming up fairly quickly. And that is... Oh, we could... Blackwater draw. What's this do again? It's a wonder that only works in the prehistoric era. What does it do? Just provides food and hammers. That's actually decent for right now. So we're going to go ahead and build this one. Put it in the queue. Try to go up here. Now looking at our resources that we have, we're going to have obsidian, that's for sure. We got actually a nice healthy supply of obsidian. But we also have copper, so we can go straight into the Copper Age whenever we get into the Ancient Era. And all the way down here, we'll have to go down and actually hook it up and stuff. But we have tin. A very healthy supply of tin. We don't have a lot of copper, but this tin right here will help us build bronze. So we'll be able to get into the Bronze Age without much of an issue. And do we happen to have iron sitting around? That would definitely be helpful. If we have iron, then this area really is perfect to us. We've got tin. It doesn't look like we have any iron, though. We might not just... I'm thinking we don't have iron revealed yet. Let's see if there's any on the map. We've got stone and marble. Gold. Jade. Marble. Silver, gold. Yeah, it looks like we just don't have iron revealed yet. So we might have iron. If we have iron, we're pretty much perfectly squared. So we can map off this entire area and turn it into our little homeland. We're gonna sit here and heal up, and hopefully these Neanderthals will attack us. But currently we are working on trap fishing, which will give us our first access to fish, and we'll see how much fish happen to be along our coastline. Until we get the ability, if we have a whole bunch of fish, we might want to settle the coastline first, until we have the ability to plant, and then we'll be able to move. Our one source of wheat will become many, as I plan on putting a city right here. It's between two rivers, it's nice and strategic, and if we happen to place our cities right, we might be able to hook it up to a greater extent, just using our river network. But this little valley of lush land, we should be able to turn this into quite a good agricultural yield by moving the wheat resource around and planting new sources of it. Same goes with the cotton that we have. And especially here in the plains. After we get the plains area brought down and we can start moving like horses around and the cattle, giving a couple extra resources. Be quite vulnerable. I mean, not vulnerable, but quite valuable. And one of our big resources that we might have that will be good for trading will be right here. This silk. So in the near future, we have a nice little setup. Alrighty, let's see what we got. Alrighty, so if those Neanderthals try to come back onto this resource, they have to cross the river to attack. Let's see if we can get them out in the open, have a better chance of taking them down. Let's see. Anything suspicious looking that we should go and check out? Doesn't look like it.
Awaiting your orders.
This isn't good at all. I will just see if they attack us. Because if I attack them, it's certain death. Oh good, we got ourselves our first luxury resource, feathers. So now we have the ability to make clothes, and some of our clothing will have different types of feathers and stuff on it. Pretty nice. The volcano has quieted down. Yep, I figured it was going to be this one. Seems like most of the volcanoes have gone extinct or have just completely quieted down. Yeah, it seems like most of them have disappeared. Still gotta keep an eye on Mount Ozai, though.
Time is but the stream I go fishing in. I drink at it, but while I drink, I see the sandy bottom and detect how shallow it is. Its thin current slides away, but eternity remains.
And we can get our first, we can get our first culture if we have everything we need around us. Let's see if we actually do, because that's a... no, we don't. That's unfortunate. But we can build fish traps in the river. Mount Ozai is legitimately a little bit paranoia inducing. So we got some fish, some shrimp. In this little bay we have 4 sources of fish, some shrimp. There's a whale resource right there. Some more shrimp. Looks like a fish right there. Don't know about over here. Whenever we get the ability to build rafts, we'll have a look. Some fish over here. And over here. Looks like this side of the coast is lightly populated by fish. Why, the little interior bay area right here will be the heartland of our fishing operations. Yes, we have happy shrimpy. Starting to run into some alligators. This isn't good at all. It's like if I attack it, it's definitely going to lose a unit, and I don't really want to sacrifice a unit. There we go. Now we got +2 on the hammers and our food. So our production, our gold production, and our food production are all slightly more improved. And we got a black caiman that was subdued, and black caimans are one of the few animals that gives us a master builder hut. So we're actually going to do this. This will give our hunters a pretty big bonus. Let's take a look at what we got going on. Just going to put some more wealth production. Flint napping, so we are going to be able to make a lot better stone tools than what we have right now. So basically think of it that we're just taking a couple of rocks and just looking at which one happens to be bigger and using it to break down items, hammer in things. With flint napping, we'll be able to purposely sharpen them into different types of axes and stuff like that.
Weariness can snore upon the flint, when resty sloth finds the down pillow hard.
So now we can start doing flint napping. And we can start collecting flint, which is really good because it won't be long before we'll be able to use it to capture fire. Take a look at where we happen to be at the moment. Yeah, not too far off from fire making, to be honest. Let's actually reorganize our... So we're going to go directly to composite tools, spear making, axe making, fire making. So that, and that. Personal ornamentation. Go back and pick up these guys. Whoops, I meant to. So we're going to go with fire making, and then composite tools, spear making, axe making. And we want to pick up this stuff here. Barter. Stone buildings, woodworking, and carpentry. Some heat treatment, slash and burn. Hunting and atomism. Definitely then want to go straight into chieftain, boat building, fishing, harpoon making, obsidian, weaponry, earthen ovens, nocturnalism, and then finally, warfare, animal husbandry, shamanism, druidism, celebration, to mysticism, slavery, and that would be a good place to leave off. After we hit slavery, we'll be able to look at what sort of animals we have available and how we want to domesticate them. Though it will probably be down to domesticating the horse. There we go. Now we're starting to get on our way to fire making. When we get tribalism, we'll be able to send out other tribes from Britannia and start settling different little areas, which will become cities. Okay, so we had a volcano erupt. Let's see where it erupted at. Oh, it's this volcano again. That's a good thing we're not near it. Looks like this area is slowly becoming more wet. Oh, another black caiman. Oh, we killed it this time. Unfortunate. Let's see what we got. So we got trackers and scouts. Let's actually produce a group of trackers just to go out and get us more food. Oh yeah, significantly better at getting us hunting prizes. Let's actually bring him all the way back home to our home territory. Any other chasers?
Awaiting your orders.
You know, this one's sort of survived, but yeah, we only have one chaser that has survived out of our initial group. So it's good that we got hunters again. Another tracker for us. I'm gonna send them out to hunt. Oh, come on. Oh, what do we have here? Now this is interesting. This is a barbarian city.
Son of Iapetus, surpassing all in cunning, you are glad that you have outwitted me in stolen fire. A great plague to you yourself, and to men that shall be.
Ah, Greek mythology. Now we can burn garbage, so let's see what we got going on. Burn garbage. Alrighty, we found a barbarian village, but it was just taken over by Neanderthals, so we now have a Neanderthal village up here. So we definitely got to keep an eye to our direct north for any potential attackers. But since the barbarians are starting to spawn, since barbarians are starting to actually spawn their own cities and stuff, we might start seeing other civilizations start popping up. Have you go ahead and keep on your way back. Good. Now we can start doing bonfires, smoke signals, and torches. Go around, collect us food. Now, all but the strongest animals will be taken down by our trackers, so we don't have to worry about much of anything when it comes to our animals taking down our trackers. Sailor Sea Eagle. Adhesives. And we're gonna do this. Neanderthals will be problematic.
I was reading a book, The History of Glue. I couldn't put it down.
Puns. Bad puns. But still puns. Tar gatherer. Some tar pits. Resin. And you can go back to hunting. Now we can get the folklore of the speckled bear, now that we captured one. Too bad I haven't had an elephant spawn. We would want to try to capture one because we can build a herd of elephants using a captured elephant, which would basically give us access to war elephants and things like that, which are really powerful. Basically, they're useful clear up until make them part of our cultural heritage. Basically, elephants are useful clear up until a good little way into gunpowder. Add the hawk to our mythology. Our hunters are going quite crazy.
The Diabolik had to be made ready for use on a stream, and cast from the fork of the toes. He entered a man's body with a single wound, like a javelin, and opened into 30 barbs.
Now we got
Only
stone
by cutting
maces.
away the flesh could it be taken from that man's body.
Present and accounted for.
We'll be able to build the great bonfire now. Now we got stone weaponry. First it's stone maces, just taking a club and putting a nice heavy rock on the end of it. But soon we'll start having stone spears and stone axes. Let's see what we got going on here. Throwing and go out and hunt. Ah yes, the great bonfire. Our culture is coming quite a way, basically coming quite along. Let's build up a couple more gatherers. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3 resources to build up, so we're going to have them go and improve our resources. Good, our production's actually good enough that we're starting to build multiple of certain types of units. Oh, good. This is a canine. So with them in our folklore, we'll be able to easily go around domesticating different canines. So we have another barbarian village over here. That's interesting. Anywhere else? Yeah, there's another one over here. Looks like another one right there. So we have a few barbarian villages that have spawned. So if those barbarian villages can actually survive and not be taken down by not getting taken down by the god darn it, the Neanderthals, they will mature into their own proper civilization. Let's see. Our cultural identity for these two, and we'll have them go into entertainment. Connecting another resource of obsidian. It's always a good idea. Another speckled bear. Hopefully we can expand our culture down a little bit more.
Reporting for duty.
Where are they going? I want you to go to the sheep.
It is easy to dodge a spear that comes in front of you, but hard to keep harms away from an arrow shot from behind.
Alrighty, we got that. Add the hawk again to our cultural identity. And this will improve our military output, so that'll be good. And now we're working on spear making, which is going to be really essential.
At your service.
Got some more Neanderthals coming in. But we're going to bring back our war party that's just been having a staring match, and we're going to get them... Ooh. A viper. The myth about the viper. And yes, we want a scrapper over by the sheep.
Your orders.
Good, that one. The natural wonder gives us increase on our military production. Well, they say good. Keep them out of our territory. Yeah, we'll just take out the captive.
What's the plan?
Heal up our resource. Not resource, but our spearmen. Oh, myth about iguanas. Now we're just getting the animals starting to pour in. Speckled bear attack again.
Tell me what to do.
Alrighty, that's not good. Continue the hunt. Alrighty, more into our cultural identity.
Tell me what to do. Ready for action.
And we're just gonna have them fall back. Until we get our forces up here.
What do you need?
Folklore about the barn owl. Barn owls are cute. That's the folklore. That's all you need to know.
All present and accounted for.
No, not the turtle. Don't attack the turtle.
A well-aimed spear is worth 3.
Now we have stone spear making. Now we're making axes. Bonus against throwing is always a good thing to have. And now let's get this scrapper dealt with. I'm gonna build up 3 more spearmen to replenish our war party. Good, we were able to actually produce our
Ready for
spearmen
action.
quite effectively. So we'll have them skip turn and upgrade them all at once.
Ready for action.
We are the most cultured civilization, which tells me that it's because we're out basically not on an island. Alrighty, let's increase our damage. So our spearmen have a nice flat damage bonus. Gonna have our stone spearmen explore and see if there's any immediate threats in the area.
Awaiting your orders. Ready for action.
There we go. Ooh, folklore about the American alligator. feel like a folklore about the American alligator will end with something along the lines, and then Florida man. Oh. Florida man leads a cop chase with an American alligator in the back of his truck for 5 hours. Said he did it for Twinkies. Florida man. Oh, another American alligator. We're gonna definitely make that part of our cultural heritage.
What do you need?
Doesn't look like there's anything dangerous coming from our swamp region. That's good. Add these guys to our... Everything is starting to pick up quite a bit. Now that there's barbarians actually properly spawning. Definitely got to keep an eye on it. Hopefully this Neanderthal village up here doesn't cause as much of an issue. It is still a bit far away, but it's still close enough to keep an eye on it. Ah yes, now we can make a bison herd. Which is good. We can build a bison herd and then build some bison related buildings around it. And the bison herd actually will give us bull leaping, which is really good because all of our land units that we build from this point on will have an automatic free upgrade. A +1 in the experience column. And we're just about done with axe making. Which is good, we'll be able to add it to our war party, some good old axemen. Oh, we got some barbarian slingers over here to worry about.
Last of all, Húrin stood alone. Then he cast aside his shield and wielded an axe two-handed, and it is sung that the axe smoked in the black blood of the troll guard of Gothmog until it withered, and each time that he slew, Húrin cried, Are Enteluva.
Love Lord of the Rings. That's from the Silmarillion, I believe. Oh. And what does this resource give us? Dog warriors. They're replacements to axemen. No, we're gonna keep with what we got. Let's build a couple of stone axemen for our war parties. Ah, now we can make a herd of llamas. And we can make a myth about the eagle. Alrighty, and the next ones will be for our defensive parties. Add that to our cultural identity. And what sort of upgrade do we want for this one? Just some more hunting. There we go. Decent, decent.
Tell me what to do. What do you need?
Go ahead and increase our damage output with our axemen. Now our axemen will deal with anything that's melee based. They have a bonus against melee. Our volcano's quieted down. Oh, we got a great hunter. That is good because great hunters will give us the ability to build a military tradition, which will give us free standard animal mascots everywhere. So we're definitely going to do that. We're starting to learn, not learn, but lean heavily into the militaristic portion of civilization when it comes to our culture building. Folklore about the donkey. It is friends with an ogre named Shrek. Show me a more dynamic duo than Shrek and Donkey. You can't do it. Can't do it.
What's the plan?
Folklore about the bison.
Yes?
Adding the cheetah to our culture and having that one go and fight for for entertainment. Let's hunt down that barbarian unit. Got quite a bit going for us when it comes to our, oh, myth about the Jaguar. We got quite a good advantage going on for our little city. We're no longer living in fear of Neanderthal attacks. It would take a pretty big stack of Neanderthals to really threaten us at the moment. More worried about the barbarians.
What's the plan?
Oh my. We'll keep up our exploration. Alright, everything is nice and successful so far. Definitely gotta watch out for any of the barbarians. There's another one over there.
Humanity can be roughly divided into three sorts of people. Those who find comfort in literature, those who find comfort in personal adornment, and those who find comfort in food.
Let's see. Back on the hunt. Alright, we're gonna make a hatter. Come out wherever you are, little barbarian. And back to hunting. So we have Mount Ozai, which is a potentially extinct volcano. The bay around it, I think we'll call it the Bay of Iroh. Bay of Ira will become very prosperous for us. I do too. I think I was quite creative there. Let's build a storyteller and see what we could get with our storytellers. So we're needing to build Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. So our storytellers let us build a whole bunch of different little things. So right now we have a bunch of different dances. And we're going to build each one of them starting with the war dance. And we're just going to go down the line. The rain dance. The nature dance. The moon dance have now all been built. And we'll add the speckled bear to our cultural heritage. See if we can find anybody around here. Now the fire dance, the fertility dance, and the blood dance. Oh, there's no chicken dance, but the blood dance, I don't know, that kind of sounds a little on the, let's just put it this way, it sounds very, very friendly. Still can't see what's on the... So Mount Ozai is on the island of Ozai. And I still can't see the, what happens to be right here. Oh, a tapir.
Tell me what to do.
And another jaguar. To add to our culture. Yes, it's a very warm and cuddly and colorful dance, the blood dance.
On the motionless branches of some trees, autumn berries hung like clusters of coral beads, as in those fabled orchards where the fruits were jewels.
Soon we'll be able to pick up barter. Being attacked by a duck. A great and terrible duck. And we were attacked by Neanderthal slingers, but luckily our hunters are capable of... Nope. Never mind. We got destroyed by another one. We will make a folklore about a duck. The great ducks. Yeah, Donald Duck was attacking us earlier. There's the barbarian slingers that I've been looking for. Just gonna go and stabby stab them. Gonna make them no longer an issue. Too bad we're not on the coastline. I can't get a raft down to it. We had a random event of a fire, so our bead maker and smoke signals got burnt down, so gotta rebuild those real quick. Cool, all of our X-Men now have the shock from a random event. Looks like when our Wanderer got close to this city, it has expanded. So I'm figuring if this gets left alone, it will get turned into a proper, it might be our first minor civ nearby. Now we got a subdued lizard for our culture. Continue the hunt. Oh. The barbarian slingers have moved slightly. Definitely going to chase them down. Go back to wealth generation. Now we'll be able to get the myth about the goat. The wild ibex. Now we're just gonna straight out attack the enemy slingers. There we go. A badger. We're being attacked by a badger. And we'll just go ahead and heal up here.
It's lovely to live on a raft. We had the sky up there, all speckled with stars, and we used to lay on our backs and look up at them, and discuss about whether they was made, or only just happened.
Alrighty, what should we do next? We can get water burials. And we can make a jeweler and start making jewelry. Good for money. Petroglyphs. Folklore about the vulture. Folklore about that critter. Another badger. The badgers are after us. Let's see how we're doing. Well, we're doing quite okay when it comes to tech. Some Neanderthal slingers showing up again. We are now the most advanced civilization. So that's good. Looks like this city has also grown. Keep up exploring. Oh yes, we can get the folklore about the desert tortoise. Turtles are awesome. Got to love turtles.
The venerable woods, rivers that move in majesty, and the complaining brooks that make the meadows green, and poured round all, old ocean's grey and melancholy waste, are but the solemn decorations all of the great tomb of man.
Reporting for duty. At your service.
Our trackers are doing quite nice, going out and getting us food.
Tell me what to do.
I don't know what this wanderer is doing. We're actually just going to go ahead and remove them since they're eternally trapped. A barn owl. Send our warriors down there. Increase our culture. Sand paintings and some shelves. Let's see where we are technology-wise. What sections we're hitting. We're picking up this stuff right here. Woodworking. Slash and burn, boat making. Let's actually make a beeline to Chieftain so we can spread out a little bit more. And then go back for these techs. Seafaring, heat treatment, slash and burn, stone tools, harpoon making, obsidian weaponry, earthen ovens, nocturnalism, shamanism, slavery, mysticism, animal husbandry. So when we pick up tribalism and along with chieftism, basically with chieftains, we're going to be able to build tribes and send them out to start settling different settlements for us. We don't want to put too many of them out there. Yeah, we can only build one extra tribe at the moment. And then our chieftain here will be able to upgrade to leader caste of a chieftain. Which would be quite nice. But we're getting closer and closer to leaving the prehistoric era and beginning the ancient era. Still a little ways off. I would say maybe 3 or 4 more episodes before we actually get into sanitary lifestyle. Archery, agriculture, community. Copperworking. Irrigation. Writing, it will be a pretty big improvement. We'll be able to commit to diplomacy and stuff like that. The Bronze Age. quite nicely. Let's see. Anything we want to build? Nothing in particular. No wonders. I don't see any other villages that have spawned. At least that my people have come across. How many technologies until we... Ah, folklore about the aardvark. Come out wherever you are, little Neanderthal. Let's see. Actually, I'm thinking this is a good place that we can go ahead and save and stop for now. I will be back on a little bit earlier, later. Where we'll do some other gaming and hit up some Bannerlord. We have a princess to woo on there. So maybe an hour around that so-and-so. Or we might just come back for some more Civilization. Might do some Overwatch. Not too sure. Haven't made up my mind yet. But we will come back and stream after I have a little bit of a break and find myself something to have a bit of supper. So I'll see you all later. Remember to give us a follow, and if you can give us also a like and subscribe over on YouTube. The link is on Twitch here, and there's also a link on my YouTube if you found this video via YouTube to come over to Twitch. Come join us when the videos are live. See you later. Well, gotta save first. Always paranoid about saving. Alrighty. See you later, alligators.